Blessings, everyone. I pray that you're all well. This is a quick tutorial to StreamYard, my favorite streaming platform. It's also the easiest one for everyone to start on. As you see here on the left-hand side, you have broadcast. You also have your past broadcasts where you can very easily download quickly your recordings. You can download only the audio only. You can download the full recording, but you have to do it within 15 days of when you record. Then you also have your destinations. You can see all the different destinations that I have connected here, groups I've streamed with on different programs, etc. Some of them are no longer connected. I need to go in and delete those and remove them. Yeah, it's super simple. You just click here, you create a broadcast. You choose where you want the stream to go to. You can choose like multiple, up to 4 if you have a professional account. So I have here my brand page. You only want it on one Facebook page. If you're cross-posting, you set up cross-posting on the back end of Facebook with other groups. I don't want to put it to my personal account, so I click that off. But for this instance, I'm going to just do this as a recording. So I'm going to skip and record. This is basically a good place to test StreamYard, right? You put in what you want. You click where all those locations you want it to go to, and then you hit create broadcast. But in this case, like I said, I'm only going to record this as a video. So now we're entering the studio. Let's see. I need to turn on my camera. There's my camera. As you can see here, I have my microphone, which I usually don't show on camera because I don't like how it looks, but this is a Yeti microphone. They have this whole setup that you can see that you just connect to your desk. I love this piece. I think it's a little bit expensive to get right now, but usually you can get it. This shows that your mic is working. You want to set everything up. If you want to go into if you don't want to use just your regular camera, this is where you would select the alternative camera. This is where you select the alternative audio, the echo cancellation. You can also do stereo audio. Anyways, you can test things there. There's a green screen that's available. I haven't really used the green screen option. The other thing, if you want to stream in 1080p, which if you're just streaming on your Mac camera, it's not going to matter for you. But anyway, so you go into show advanced. So I'm streaming with my my mirrorless camera here, so I can go up to 1080p, or you can go high def. Basically, if you're just going, Facebook for the most part is only going to stream at 720 anyways. But if you want a higher quality recording, say you're streaming to YouTube, then you can also do the 1080p version. So anyway, so I have it set up to 1080p. I have the right camera, the right audio connected. I could change audio to my MacBook if I wanted to. Obviously, the Yeti microphone, or there I accidentally just switched it. You might be able to hear the difference in the audio right now. Go back to the Yeti microphone. Click go, and then you enter the broadcast studio. So this is super easy. You can have all these different brands set up. So you go over here to this side of the page that says brand, and you click on brand, and then you can set up each of your brands separately here. So this is the Beyond Border Studios one. This is obviously the Center for Global Muslim Life, and within that I have different video clips that I've used, different background photos that I've used in different sessions. And so as you're setting up your brand, what you want to do is you want to set up your logo, put different logo elements in here. This is something I was just testing. I don't really like how the Center for Global Muslim Life, it's way too small. I need a better logo for streaming. You can also put in overlays that you create with PNG files. So that's the standard one that they give you, but you could easily recreate something like that for the show that you want to create. You can change your brand colors. You can also create it as minimal, like more minimal. That's for like the name that show up down here where you hit show display names. So like if I put myself on here, right now it's in minimal. I can shut that off. I'll show you how it looks. This is the default where it looks it looks larger, obviously. So I generally have been shutting this off recently because I don't like my name on screen the entire time. What else? Let's see. So I can go, I'm going to remove myself so you can see different backgrounds. Like this is sorry, I'm going to remove the overlay. So to have the overlay, you just click on it. To remove something, you click on it again. If it's highlighted, that means you're using it, right? So if I could change this to powered by StreamYard, if I wanted to, obviously you can delete your different brands. Like this one doesn't look very good, so I can just go ahead, change to this one and delete that one. Yes, delete logo. You just you upload your different things there. Again, you can change the branding color specifically based on your exact brand colors. I'm going to switch to the Beyond Border Studios one. So for this one, I only have a few video clips set up. So these video clips are, first let's talk about backgrounds. These are the different background images that you upload, and that will be, say you have two different people on the stream, then you can show that in the background, or if like it'll be in the background if you have 3 people on camera or 4 people on camera. I'm gonna add myself to this stream with my phone so that you can see what that looks like. Let me copy this. Hold on. So yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So to invite people to the stream, what you need to do is you need to go to invite, and then you just copy this link, and that's, anyone can join your stream that way. You can have up to 10 people at a time. I generally send this instruction for the guests, and all that says is like that basically you should use Chrome or Firefox. Issues about joining the broadcast. There can be issues, which is why I always generally tell people to enter at least 10 minutes early. Let me copy that. Hold on. I have to paste it onto my phone. So I can add this. Let me enter the studio with the second camera. Wow. So then you'll see my second camera come here. I'm going to set that over here. So let's go back to where I have this brand set up. So like for instance, this is created. I need to remove that overlay. This is created in a way where, like at first when we started the Global Muslim Film Festival, this is the background that we were using. But obviously, once you add people to your stream, let me mute this mic. There we go. Once you add people to the stream, it doesn't look right. So hold on, I gotta turn my volume down on there so you don't hear it, so I don't get any feedback. So instead I changed it to this one. As you can see, it looks perfectly fine with 2 different people on the stream. You can change to like have a solo view, and then all these different ways you can set this up. Kind of different looks based on what you're trying to do. You can also make one bigger and the other smaller. So like if I'm hosting a live show and there's multiple people on it, I'll generally will use this button a lot, where I go from this view where you see everyone into the solo layout. But see, so that's how you want to design it, in a way where you can get all of your text of what your show is or something like that. That's the background that you want to design here. I mean, you can add these different overlays. I'm going to have this one leave the studio. No, I won't. Yeah, I still hear it. Okay, I'm going to just leave this. There we go. So all of these, you can change to any of these, but like I was saying, and once they're uploaded, they load really quickly, the backgrounds. But as I was saying, you want to design this in a way, you have to work with your designer a bit to make sure that you get this right, where you have the layout where the two different speakers are centered and then your different text. This works best for two speakers. Once you get into like 3-4 speakers, then obviously different parts of the screen will be covered. The other thing that I use a lot is I'll use like videos in the intros to live streaming, because it gives people time to join the stream. And so there's these different video, like what I do is I upload like our company brand clip, and you just add that here. You can add up to 5 minutes. You can add any clip from the internet as an MP4, and then you just hit play, and it plays really perfectly. It plays really perfectly while you're streaming. Whereas there's other ways to do it. Like you can add another screen. You hit share screen. You could go onto a YouTube video, for instance, like in a Chrome tab, but it generally is pretty choppy, and so I don't really like to do that, because of how choppy the internet can be, unless you're plugged in and you have like gig internet. But if you want to share your screen, like let's say, like the other day I was showing you guys brand balance. The way I did that is I went to the website, right? I went to issues, and then I hit share screen. You go to Chrome tab, you go issues magazine B and share. And so then that'll show you that you're streaming, and then you have to go back over here to see that. Well, first you have to stop your video that's playing, obviously. And then if I add myself back to the stream, you can see how the setup is with the stream that I'm sharing. So yeah, that's how you add a website, and then you can go back over here, and this will show you that you're still live, and you can, scroll around the website or do whatever it is that you want to do. If you're showing some product feature, or you want to show whatever it is that you want to show, that's how you share your screen. It becomes a little bit more complicated when you're trying to do, like, for instance, I've been having a really hard time with my slides. Because Keynote, which I use for all of my live streams, is a pain with this, where say I want to share my screen and I want to add my lecture, and I hit share. It shows all the text boxes in Keynote. PowerPoint is better at this than Keynote is. One hack I've figured out about this is that I use the Keynote remote on the Keynote app on my iPhone to be able to flip through the slides while I put this in full screen. So you have to put it in full screen and then flip through the slides, and just understand that it shows the full screen. I've tried a number of different ways to do that. Anyway, Keynote is like one of the outliers, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. I probably already spent too much time on that. So then again, stop sharing. So whatever application window you want, you just choose the application window, the Chrome window, or you can share your entire screen while you're live. And then if there's an issue with a microphone in the middle of the stream, you can always go back. Like, you can play a sound when the guest enters. The guest must authenticate. You can ban guests if someone does something weird on your stream. Again, you can go back into the general to find what, if you want to stream, what streaming quality you want. You can have audio avatars, obviously, if someone doesn't have their camera working for some reason, even though, again, you should really make sure that they do. And then other things that you would want to look at. So that's basically the backgrounds, the video clips, the overlays, and the logos. So that's the brand. And then banners, you can create whatever banners you want. So this is from our Diaspora of Hearts series, and you can add that there using your brand logo colors. And then you just hit hide if you wanted to move it. You can also set it up as a ticker to scroll on the bottom, right? That was an old URL to a Launch Good campaign we were running. This was when we were doing a film screening. So you just hit create banner, and if you want, you could say like, "What's up, everyone?" You could, if you want it to be not a sticker, you just hit add banner. If you want it to scroll, you click that button, and then now it's scrolling, right? And then if you want to go, you can actually edit it. Say you messed something up and you realized it while you're in the stream. Thanks for joining the stream. Obviously I can't type while I'm doing multiple things here. Thanks for joining the stream. And you can just change that, right? And then what's cool about this is you can create different folders based on your different programs or shows that you might have. And then this is the comments page. The comments page work just like the banners, where use banners to summarize points and display call to action, right? Obviously, you can put URLs there. You can put whatever, like a feature about someone, or like say you're interviewing someone that has a book that you're trying to give a shout out to. You can do that there. What else? So the comments work basically exactly like this, where a comment will show up here in this area from the live stream, and you'll just hit show the comment, right? And the comment will show up live. Obviously, I would need to be doing a live stream to show you how that works exactly. And then private chat is basically between your guests. So you say you see someone enter the studio and you want to tell them that you see them, but like Sanam, Habib, we will bring you on after this guest, right? You just send it, and then you can talk to people that way. Again, here's all the settings pieces. That's really it for the most part. It's that simple, right? Like you can set up, so then you hit record. Like say I wanted to actually record what I'm doing right now. This is the way I've been recording these live streams, rather than just using it as a live stream tool. I've also been using it to record these lectures because I like the layouts, I like the simplicity. Then you just hit record, and then it'll show you that you're live here. It'll show you how long you've been talking. None of these points will be on the camera when the live recording is finished. And then once you're done, you just hit end broadcast. It asks you twice if you want to end it. No, not yet. Okay, wait, actually I do want to end it. And then it just asks you how it went. And then say you want to, I want to download that. You go into the past broadcast again, and that's there right away. It's available. Or I could go back into the live studio with the same link. And you can change obviously your name to whatever. Like I've put like my social media handle different times. You could put like, people put like Dustin from CGML, Center for Global Muslim Life, or you just put your studio name or your company name, Beyond Borders Studios, right? Whatever you want in your title there, you can change it. I don't think you can't change it once you've entered the studio. So yeah, that's a basic overview of StreamYard. I hope that that's helpful. It's that easy to use. You just kind of got to get used to it and practice on having a few streams. If you're having the biggest issue honestly, the biggest issue is your internet connectivity. Because if you don't have really fast internet, especially, there's no point for you to stream 1080p because it'll be super laggy. And even I have fast internet, obviously, because I'm doing a lot of live streaming, and even still, I'll face issues because the reality is, unless you have internet that's lined directly for your house, which most people do not, like cable internet, where it's your direct input, most people are sharing internet connection throughout a neighborhood. And so if it's, say, a Sunday or a Friday night or something, the internet connection could be slow. And so you might have an issue. So you always want to check your speeds before you start a live stream, also before you're recording, whatever it may be. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. We'll talk to you all soon. Peace.